Holy shit, what did I just witness? How's it everyone? Today in this video, as I can tell by the title of it, I'll be reviewing the WWE Survivor Series 2016 pay-per-view that took place live on the WWE Network as well as pay-per-view. And overall, like I say, coming out of this show, I thought it was a great pay-per-view. You know, I had a lot of fun watching it, I thought a lot of matches delivered. And, you know, even though there were a lot of questionable decisions in terms of the booking, I still thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun. And I thought it was a great pay-per-view. Like I said, I thought the matches delivered. Just the bookings, you know, that booking decisions that transpired really were the only things that were questionable. But besides that, I thought it was a good, solid show delivered, especially the main event being unpredictable as can be. That was just, oof, we'll talk about that later on, but that was insane. But of course, before the show started, we had the 2-hour kickoff show prior to it, which we had some good stuff on there. You know, we had a Q&A with Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, which was just absolutely hilarious. If you haven't seen that, definitely recommend going to the network and seeing that. It's just absolute gold between those two of them. And we did have two matches, which of course, the first one being a 6-man tag team match. TJ Perkins, Rich Swann, and Noam versus Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, and Ariya Daivari. I thought this was a good, solid match. You know, it's pretty much on the same par, I'd say, on the Hell in a Cell kickoff for Raw last month. I thought all 6 guys showcased pretty good, especially Drew Gulak. I thought Drew Gulak was probably the best person in this match in terms of showcasing his abilities, because, you know, when you watch him, he really doesn't get the chance to showcase what he can do, but I feel like in this match he was able to do that here. And like I said, all of them look great. Really enjoyed that. Rich Swann, Noam Dar, and TJ Perkins were able to get the win after Rich Swann just gave a huge kick to Ariya Daivari, followed by a standing 450 for the win. So that was a fun 6-man tag there. And we had Kane versus Luke Harper, which was a pretty much basic SmackDown match you would get. It was good, but nothing too significant. Your average Kane match, pretty much. Luke Harper looked really good, which was, you know, a really good point in this match, because, you know, Luke Harper is really good. So whenever he gets the opportunity to showcase himself and look good, it's a plus. It's a win. But I like the ending, you know, Luke Harper going for the discus lariat and Kane countering it into a choke slam for the 1-2-3. So Kane defeats Luke Harper, and a pretty solid match. It was good, but nothing too spectacular. So kickoff show, even though it was 2 hours, it was actually pretty good. You had some good segments, and I enjoyed it for the most part. So good kickoff show there. And then of course, to go to the main pay-per-view, which opened up with the Raw vs. SmackDown Live 5-on-5 Traditional Survivor Series Women's Elimination match. Of course, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown Live. Of course, before the match started, we had a segment backstage, or, you know, during the entrances, and Nikki Bella was to come out. They had a whole ordeal backstage where Nikki Bella got attacked backstage, and Natalya was pretty much saying that, oh, we should put me in the match now because she's injured. I don't know about you guys, but to me, that segment just purely screamed that Natalya attacked Nikki to take her spot. It came off so obvious that was the case, and I just thought it was a really dumb segment. But yeah, Nikki Bella was taking out the match. It's unfortunate because, you know, she's probably one of the better divas, or the better women on the SmackDown team, so it was really shitty that she had to be taken out. But the match itself, I thought it was good. You know, there was some sloppy work between some of the women, but once it started, you know, coming down in numbers, I thought, you know, it started becoming a pretty good match. You know, Nia Jax looked pretty good in this match. She dominated pretty good, just tossing the SmackDown Live women just left and right. And, you know, it was a good, solid match. You know, nothing too, you know, spectacular, nothing too bad. First elimination occurred with Carmella being eliminated by Alicia Fox after the scissors kick, when Dana Brooke hit Carmella, and, you know, Carmella was just trying to get up, and then Alicia Fox hit her with the scissors kick. So that way, so Alicia Fox eliminated Carmella that way, and Alicia Fox pretty much immediately got eliminated by Alexa Bliss after Alexa Bliss hit the Twisted Bliss on the top rope. So Alicia Fox immediately got eliminated after that. So it came to 4-4. And then Naomi got eliminated next after Nia Jax threw into the ring post and threw on the outside, and she got counted out. So Naomi was eliminated by a count out. And then Sasha Banks was eliminated by Natalya after a roll-up. That was a huge surprise to see Sasha Banks get eliminated so early on in the match. But, you know, I guess they're punishing her for her screwing up the Hell in a Cell finish. But it is what it is, whatever. Sasha Banks is eliminated. And then Natalya got eliminated after Charlotte delivered a big boot to Natalya. So Natalya is now out. So it's now 3-2 advantage for Raw. Nia Jax got eliminated by Becky Lynch by the disarmer. Very surprised to see Nia Jax tap out. You know, they tried to build her like the biggest threat, yet she tapped out no problem. So I thought that was pretty stupid. I would think that they would have done the counter finish for her, if anybody. So I thought that was kind of dumb to have her tap out, but whatever. And then Alexa Bliss got eliminated by a big boot from Charlotte once again to pin her. So get on to Becky Lynch taking on Bayley and Charlotte. Becky Lynch had a nice exchange with Bayley. I like the ending when, you know, Becky Lynch trying to lock into disarmer. but Bayley had the ropes, and as you know, Becky Lynch was yanking her off the ropes, Bayley flunged at her, caught her into the belly to belly to belly. Sorry, I keep calling it the belly to belly, the belly to Bayley when it's Bayley to belly. For the 1, 2, 3. So Charlotte not Sasha Banks. Charlotte and Bayley are sole survivors. Like I said, good solid opening match there. And then Charlotte attacked Bayley after the match, which is just pretty stupid. I wish they would have just said that for Raw, but it is what it is. Like I said, good match. It could have been better though. From there on, we go to the Intercontinental Championship match. The Miz versus Sami Zayn. I thought this was a great match here. I thought Miz definitely showcased and Sami Zayn delivered big time. Great back and forth wrestling for both men. You know, Sami Zayn was getting his leg worked on by the Miz. I thought it was great, you know, storytelling there with Miz working the leg. That would play into the match when, you know, Sami Zayn would go for the hula hoop kick, but he would have to stop midway through because his leg was giving out. I just thought that was a great storytelling point in that match. And I thought the in-ring work was really good. You know, Miz was really good, and so was Sami Zayn. You know, Sami Zayn did a nice dive on the outside, and the Miz fully caught him, by the way, because, of course, everyone loves to give Miz shit for that one time. He completely missed R-Truth on that catch, so he caught Sami Zayn perfectly clear as day on that one. But yeah, I thought it was great wrestling. Definitely an Intercontinental title match right here. You know, that's what the Intercontinental title is about. Two workhorses going at it and trying to win that championship. And I think both men prevailed in this match and put on good stuff. And, you know, the ending, people like to sit here and shit on it, but I thought it was justifiable. You know, Sami Zayn had in a, I think it was inverted, he had a sharpshooter. No, I think he tried to lock in a sharpshooter, but he had a figure 4 leg locked in, or he had some kind of submission. I think it's a figure 4. I don't remember, so excuse me for not remembering exactly. And Maurice rings the bell. So Sami Zayn thinking he won. Miz rolls him up for the 1, 2, 3. So Miz retains the Intercontinental Championship after, you know, Maurice ringing the bell and Sami Zayn thinking he won. So Miz retains. Great match. I'm very happy Miz retained because I did not want the Intercontinental Championship going to the Raw. Raw would just kill that championship, and SmackDown's been doing wonders for it. So I'm very happy Miz retained, and a really good match. I know this is one of the matches on the show. It's been getting mixed reviews. I see a lot of people that liked it, a lot of people that didn't like it. I thought it was great. So good performance from both men. Really enjoyed that. And then we go to the Raw versus SmackDown Live 10-on-10 traditional Survivor Series tag team elimination match. Of course, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown Live. New Day and Enzo and Amore come out and cut promos. Enzo's promo was awesome. I love the Drake references, and New Day's promo was whatever. The match itself actually surprised me. You know, I thought this match would have been like a clusterfuck, but it was actually really entertaining, especially when it came down to the final tag teams for both Raw and SmackDown. Just an amazing tag team finish there, those two teams. It was very exciting, very suspenseful. So this match was fun. You had a lot of, you know, pretty much chaos. They had a point where all the teams were brawling at once, and you had a lot of nice spots and a lot of nice counters. I thought it was a great match here. Coming out of it, definitely want to see Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Usos, Cesaro and Sheamus versus American Alpha, and Anderson and Gallows versus American Alpha. Those are 3 matchups I really want to see coming out of this match, because like I said, all those interactions right there are definitely the highlight of this match. Just very fun. This is probably the second best Survivor Series match of the night, and I really enjoyed it. Of course, the first team to get eliminated was Breezango, unfortunately, right away. Fandango giving out tickets for, you know, the Fashion Police, and you know, New Day was able to hit the tag team finisher on them for the 1, 2, 3. So Breezango immediately eliminated, and then all of a sudden, Jimmy Uso, or one of the Usos, gives Kofi Kingston a super kick and eliminates the New Day. So the New Day is the very first tag team eliminated from Raw. Very, very shocked about that, but also very pleased about that because I don't like a New Day. So very happy that they're the first tag team Raw to go. After the New Day went, the Hype Bros were eliminated by the Anderson and Gallows. They were able to hit the Magic Killer on them for the 1, 2, 3. The Shining Stars got eliminated by American Alpha after a double Bulldog. Jason Jordan had him up on the shoulders, and Chad Gable jumped off the second rope for a Bulldog. So that came off very nicely by American Alpha there. And then unfortunately, American Alpha was next to go after Anderson Gallows hit the Magic Killer on, I think it was it Jason Jordan? I'm not sure exactly who got pinned. But Magic Killer, 1, 2, 3, American Alpha is out. Followed by American Alpha was Anderson and Gallows after Rhino hit a gore on Luke Gallows. So Gallows and Anderson were eliminated. Heath Slater and Rhino were eliminated next after Enzo Amore hit a Bada Boom Shakalaka, whatever the hell the finisher is called. And then after that, they immediately got eliminated by the Usos when the Usos hit the Samoan drop, followed by Samoan splash on Enzo Amore for the 1, 2, 3. So Enzo Amore is out. So it came down to the Usos and Cesaro and Sheamus, like I said. Those two, so many near falls. Very exciting. There's so many points where I thought the match was going to end, and then, you know, Cesaro would break the pin, or the Usos would break the pin up, and just, you know, the work on the leg with the Usos on Sheamus or Cesaro. I forgot who they work. I think it was Sheamus who were working the leg because they tried to submit him. and then Cesaro broke it up. So yeah, it was Sheamus. I thought it was a very exciting ending of the match. Definitely, the crowd was red hot to it. I was at the edge of my seat because, like I said, so many near falls. The suspense was pretty much killing me. Great in-ring action. Cesaro was absolutely amazing, and the Usos proved why they're still one of the best tag teams in WWE since turning heel again. So very exciting finish. It could have gone either way, honestly. That's how like nerve-wracking this match was. It was going back and forth. You didn't know who was going to win, but at the end, great finish. Cesaro has one of the Usos and a sharpshooter. One of the Usos goes to super kick Cesaro, but Sheamus runs in for a bro kick, and then one of the Usos tap out. So Cesaro and Sheamus won the match for Team Raw. Like I said, really fun match. When it came out of the Usos, Cesaro and Sheamus, they had an absolute awesome match there. So really enjoyed that. Great traditional Survivor Series elimination match. And then from there we go to the WWE Cruiserweight Championship match. The Brian Kendrick versus Kalisto, and of course if Kalisto would have won, the entire Cruiserweight division would have the SmackDown. This is another match that's getting a lot of mixed reviews. I see some people saying they didn't like it. I thought it was an awesome match, honestly. I thought both these guys mixed very well. I know Kalisto and Brian Kendrick's styles were meshing really good. You know, Brian Kendrick's playing a great heel character, did an awesome captain and took off the second rope, which nearly killed Kalisto. Kalisto hit a Spanish fly off the ring apron on the ground. I thought these two had a very fun back and forth cruiserweight style match. You know, Kalisto's high flying versus Brian Kendrick's aggression. I thought it played into a really good match. I really enjoyed this. So I'm not really too sure why everyone's kind of not liking it, but me personally, like I said, I really enjoyed this match. Didn't like the ending at all though. Again, going back to, you know, all these shitty finishes of the night. Looks like Kalisto is closing on the championship, and Baron Corbin comes out of nowhere, attacks Brian Kendrick, then attacks Kalisto. So DQ finish, Kendrick retains the championship, which I was expecting. But you know what, Baron, why couldn't you attack Kalisto? That way the Cruiserweight division could have went to SmackDown. Because the stipulation was if Kalisto won the match. They didn't say he won the championship, just won the match. So Kalisto could have won the match by DQ, and the Cruiserweight division went to SmackDown. But whatever, I guess you're going back to the Kalisto-Baron Corbin feud, so that should be good. But yeah, really enjoyable Cruiserweight match there. I really liked it, and thought it was fun. And from there, we're going to go to the Raw vs. SmackDown Live 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series elimination match. Of course, Team Raw vs. Team SmackDown Live is the men's match. And this match went about an hour. And honestly, this match breezed by. You would have never even thought it was an hour long, because that's how like smooth the match went. I thought it was great. I thought it was very enjoyable. I thought both teams showed, you know, were great tag work. I thought it just had a lot of fun moments. You had a lot of markout moments in this match. You had great unity from both teams, I thought, at some points. You had a nice brawl during the match where everyone's just going absolutely ape shit and all the rules are pretty much tossed out and everyone's just fighting each other. I thought this was a great match. If I had to compare it to a match, I'd probably say if you saw the Team WWF versus the Alliance match in 2001, I'd say it's probably in the same caliber as this match, to be perfectly honest. That's how I feel about it. Not as epic as that match, obviously, but I feel like match quality-wise, it's right up there in terms of excitement. And like I said, the match is breezed by. It's almost an hour long, but it doesn't feel like an hour. That's how good this match was, and I enjoyed it. I didn't think there was a dull moment about it. I thought it kept interest, and it kept a nice pace about it. So, great Survivor Series match. Probably the longest Survivor Series elimination match in history. Like I said, almost going an hour. I think it was like 52 minutes the exact time. But like I said, just not a dull moment. Breeze right through. First elimination occurred by Dean Ambrose about 20 minutes in the match when Dean Ambrose got killed by Braun Strowman with a running power slam, which, by the way, one complaint about this match that I will say is I didn't like the fact that they kept playing off Ambrose versus Styles in this match. They kept fighting each other, which I know they have a TLC match in 2 weeks, but it's like, come on. Put your differences aside for this match, but they couldn't have done that, and it definitely came into play later on. So Ambrose went away after Styles and him were going at it, and Braun Strowman took an opportunity to present itself by hitting a running power slam. So Ambrose is out of the match. First eliminated. Braun Strowman was second eliminated after he got put through a table. You know, they put him on a table, and Shane McMahon hit a leap of faith through the table, which I thought was great, and Braun Strowman tried to get back to the ring, but James Ellsworth held Braun Strowman's feet down. So James Ellsworth actually doing something good for once, holding Braun Strowman's feet down, so Braun Strowman gets counted out, and him and James Ellsworth fight up the ramp, and James Ellsworth actually gets thrown through a table. So I don't know if they're going to go anywhere with that, but yeah, James Ellsworth actually does it good for once. After Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens was next eliminated after him hitting, I think, who did he hit? Was it AJ or Shane? I think it was Shane. I forgot who he hit with, but Kevin Owens uses the list. Yes, the list to hit. Like I said, I forgot it was AJ or Shane with the list, therefore causing DQ because I guess the list is a foreign object. So Kevin Owens was disqualified. That's how he got eliminated, and Chris Jericho was just distraught by the fact that Kevin Owens destroyed his list and was trying to piece it back together. And then, you know, Randy Orton just did an RKO out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. So Chris Jericho got immediately eliminated after Kevin Owens. And then after that, Shane McMahon got eliminated after him and Roman Reigns going at it. Roman Reigns hitting a fucking awesome spear, but I think it knocked Shane out because Shane was going for coast to coast. And once he jumped, Roman Reigns caught him with a huge spear, but I think Roman Reigns jumped too late, and I think they collided heads because the way Roman jumped looked like they actually, like, Shane went down on him and hit his head, because Roman Reigns gets the 1-2 and Shane's shoulder is up. Like, Shane kicks out, but the referee rules that he's out of the match. So kind of fucked up right there, but an awesome spear came out of it. So, and by the way, Shane McMahon I thought looked pretty good in this match. There were, you know, points in this match where he was obviously exhausted and couldn't look like he couldn't go anymore, but he pulled through, and I thought his interactions with Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns were definitely highlights of this match as well. So great stuff there. Next eliminated was AJ Styles. Of course, he was going at it with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose came back out, attacked AJ Styles, and all of a sudden the Shield hits a triple powerbomb. Yes, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, triple powerbomb. AJ Styles through the Spanish announce table. Definitely mark out moment there, seeing the Shield back together for that one moment. I think it's always gonna be a mark out moment when you see those three together, whether it's in the same match or them going against tag team together. It's always gonna be great to see those three together. But yeah, they put AJ Styles through the announce table, throw him back in the ring, pin him. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles eliminated. So it came down to Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt taking on Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins got eliminated next when he went for the frog splash. Randy Orton caught him in midair for an RKO. So Seth Rollins got eliminated by that. And then it came down to Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. As they're going at it, Luke Harper makes his appearance. So it's pretty much 3-on-1. Roman Reigns tries fighting it, you know, but it's not going down. Roman Reigns set up for the spear. Goes to spear Bray Wyatt. Randy Orton pushes Bray Wyatt out of the way, sacrificing himself. So Roman Reigns hits a spear on Randy Orton. And then Bray Wyatt hits a very fast and vicious Sister Abigail on Roman Reigns for the 1, 2, 3 victory. So Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt were your sole survivors for Team SmackDown Live. Like I said, great match. I'm very happy. I'm actually really enjoying as well the direction they're going with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. At first, I was like, I don't want to see this, but I've actually been really enjoying their feud and them as a unit. So I'm really excited to see where they go with those two in the future with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. I'm really enjoying what they're doing there, and I'm very happy that Team SmackDown won this match. I think Team SmackDown should have won the women's match as well, but at least they won one match out of the three, and actually the most important one of the three. So very happy about that. Great match, like I said. Really enjoyed that. Match tonight, if you ask me. And then, of course, we go to the mega match. Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. Brock Lesnar comes out. Goldberg comes out to an old Epic entrance, you know, with the security knocking on the door. Goldberg bursting out. Goldberg, you know, with the pyro coming out and everything. They get in the ring, and Brock Lesnar fucking gets squashed by Goldberg. The bell rings. Brock Lesnar picks up Goldberg, sets him in the corner, is like, you suck, Bill. And then Bill Goldberg, I don't know why I call him Bill Goldberg for, because Brock Lesnar calls him Bill Goldberg. Goldberg shoves Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's like, he pushed me. And as Lesnar's getting up, Goldberg spears the fuck out of Lesnar. Literally, it was an awesome spear. Spears the fuck out of him. Lesnar gets back up. Goldberg's like, no, fuck you. Hits another spear on Brock Lesnar. And he goes, I'm going to fucking finish it. Goldberg grabs Brock Lesnar, hits a jackhammer. 1, 2, 3. Goldberg defeats Lesnar, and I think it was like 1 minute and 25 seconds. Your main event was a squash match. Brock Lesnar, the guy that you've been building as a fucking beast for the past 3.5 years, was just squashed. Those 3 years, nothing. For nothing. He beat the streak. He was champion. You protected him at all costs. And you had him get squashed by Goldberg in under 2 minutes. What the fuck? I mean, it made for a great moment. I think everyone was just in such disbelief. They didn't know how the fuck to feel. I mean, I wasn't even mad at first. Like, I was kind of like, this kind of bullshit. But, like, I wasn't pissed. I was more like, what the fuck did I just witness? I don't know. From what I understand, Goldberg's set to do the Rumble now. He agreed to do the Rumble. So, I don't know if he do the rematch there at WrestleMania. Because there's no way in fuck they're not going to do Lesnar and Goldberg again. There's no way they're not going to do that match. So it's either going to be at the Rumble or Mania again, where Lesnar finally beats Goldberg, I would assume. But I still can't get over that fucking finish. Like, I can't believe they literally had Goldberg squash Brock Lesnar. I'm still in shock about it, and I'm really interested to see how they go with both guys going forward. They're just going to have Lesnar be pissed off and beat the shit out of everyone in sight, or I don't know what the deal is going to be, but I'm excited to see what they do with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg leading to their next match, because you know it's going to be a third match. There's no way it's going to be that, and that's it. But hey, at least nobody's going to talk about the WrestleMania 20 match anymore. Everyone's going to be talking about how Brock Lesnar got squashed by Goldberg. But, yeah, I think that'll do it for my review, guys. Like I said, overall, I thought Survivor Series was a great pay-per-view. I really enjoyed that. It definitely had some shocking moments, like the main event. It had some great in-ring work as well. Just the booking was the only questionable thing about the show. I know a lot of people were kind of like, they let the nasty taste in their mouth from some of the finishes. But you know what? I'm not going to let that ruin the in-ring work. So like I said, the in-ring work was really, really good. And had a handful of great matches. So Survivor Series 2016, I give it a thumbs up. I thought it was an enjoyable show. Go ahead, you guys, and like in the comment section below. Leave you guys' thoughts about Survivor Series as well. If you watched it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, pretty much anything you want about the pay-per-view, go ahead and leave your comments below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, please leave a like below. I'd really appreciate it if you did. And yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching the video.